The Lakers continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Our sideline reporter tonight is David Aldridge. Raptors make a quick stop here at home before heading back out on the road. A superb ball club playing a great brand of basketball. #1 record right now in the NBA.
And I think it's an important game. They only faced this club twice this season, and you mentioned that loss in the first one. You hate to get swept in a season series.
That has to be in the back of their minds, at least a little bit. So we'll see if they add any wrinkles to their schemes in this one.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Harris is out there with ball, and it's Simmons in at the center position. Of course, we know for a few chosen individuals, the best of the best, this is the last leg now in the race for the MVP.
That is correct, Kevin. There's been a narrative that's built all season, but sometimes the way you close out a season can ultimately decide the vote because it's the last thing in the minds of the voters. You've piled up your stats, you've tried to win as many games as possible, but a finishing kick is so important in this race.
And these players know it, don't they? I mean, they say, oh, I'm not paying attention to it, but really, I mean, come on. They're human. Of course they are, right?
They're paying attention. No doubt.
Here's Simmons. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Count that one.
That is really solid low-post offense. You cannot waste those chances.
Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Ball against Lowry. Lowry setting the pick for Leonard, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, just a matter of he needs to be there a split second earlier. Not much room for error when you're setting a screen.
It's deflected. And here's Toronto coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game. That was impressive.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever easy playing on the road, obviously. But that night, they were really in rhythm, shot the ball with such ease and confidence.
Now Lowry after the missed 3 from Corey Harris. And Ibaka kicks to Richardson. Here's Len. Rebounded by the Lakers.
I don't think the defense is much of a factor there. He just botches the finish.
Offensive rebound. Ball with the bucket.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
And the dunk by Len.
I'll tell you, he gets into terrific post position. The entry feed is right where it needs to be.
Kuzma passes to Simmons. Shoots over Leonard. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, he continues to have trouble with his shot. Well below 50% from the field in this period.
Harris passes to Simmons. The basket good off the assist from Corey Harris.
Wonderful recognition there. When you leave someone open around Harris, he's going to make you pay.
Down low, Len, and the dunk by Len.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Ball kicks to James. Shots good by Simmons. Simmons got 6.
Boy, a sliver of room. That's all he needed to get to the bucket. Nice aggressive move, slipping and sliding his way through.
Now here's Len, coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. Now the pass to Richardson. Len sets a screen for Richardson. Off the pick. Simmons pulls it in.
Yeah, coming off that screen, wide open, just can't convert.
Well, I think, Greg, that's exactly what you want. The screen was solid. The execution just fell a little bit short on the shot.
You got to push Harris off that 3 spot. When you don't, he is going to burn you from beyond.
Well, you can't deny the amount of talent on this Raptors team, Doris. At times, they can simply overrun opponents.
You know what, Kevin? You do not end up in the top 5 for effective field goal percentage, both offensively and defensively, without talent. But obviously, when the Raptors get going and shots are falling, boy, they can compete with just about anyone.
To the middle. Simmons inside. Guarded by Len, and that one drops.
Listen, he's been a key component of their offense tonight. Efficient and effective.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Bulls. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Valanciunas is checked in for Alex Len. Pascal Siakam comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Richardson. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Simmons in the game against Chicago. Very impressive.
Well, size and strength, Valanciunas is always going to be a tough matchup on the defensive end. No doubt it was his influence that threw that shot off.
To the middle. Simmons with the defensive effort. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Ingram. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Monroe's checked in for Leonard. Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game right now. For Beasley, as most people know, Doris, it's been a wild ride getting here.
It certainly has, Kevin, but the talent was undeniable, right? Let's remember this guy was a former #2 overall pick. Reality is, though, he had to spend some time in China. He needed an adjustment to both his game and his attitude.
Shot clock at 5. Lowry for 3. They get the rebound. A second chance effort, and it's blocked by Simmons. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Upside Rondo. Hart the pass to Simmons. Back to Hart. He kicks it to Simmons. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Rondo's shot is off.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time.
Now, here is Lowry. He's coming off a 22-point game against Cleveland.
And his passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch.
Monroe. They need this one. No good from Valanciunas.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Rondo gets it to go on the assist from Ingram. And the Lakers lead by 8.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
58 seconds left here in the first quarter. Ingram kicks to Simmons. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And now a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And that one is good by Beasley.
They are just killing them on the interior.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. VanVleet kicks to Siakam. Here's Monroe over Simmons. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. He doesn't get the second one. Lakers leading by 9. Outside for Simmons. Pass to Ingram. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ingram's got his second bucket of the night.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
No, exactly right. You can't afford to get complacent, right? They have to stay hungry and humble if they want to keep this lead.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Lakers on top. They lead by 9. And don't go away. We'll be back with the... He had a moment to talk with AI on his team's chances to win it all this year.
When the season started, there was a feeling on this team that we have what it takes. I mean, why not us, you know? I think the depth of our team is a big strength, and if you match us against anyone else in our conference, we can definitely hold our own. I'm not foolish enough to make any predictions, but I do like our chances.
Greg, AI not getting baited for, talking too much about his team building up their chances. But this team is primed for a big playoff run.
And Kevin, he did say he likes their chances. Well, I love their chances. This team doesn't have many weaknesses. If they get hot in the playoffs, I'm not sure I see anyone getting in their way.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
I love the fact that they're getting so many of their points at the rim. Just a solid first period.
Well, Greg, playing bully basketball on the block. Every opportunity they've wanted at the rack, they've got it.
They've got Jonas Valanciunas, also Greg Monroe out there, and it's Lowry in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. His drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. Monroe's shot is good.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
A huge margin of victory for them when these two teams squared off last, and they got scoring from up and down their lineup.
Yeah, I think when your bench puts up that kind of productivity, it makes your offense so much more difficult to defend. It's a key element in their last win.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Leonard comes in for Pascal Siakam, and it's Richardson in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Simmons. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, the defense trying to get out on him, but he's left with the open shot. He's got to make that one.
Richardson kicks to Van Vliet. Hits the three-point bomb.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
One thing you have to admire, Doris, about the Raptors franchise is their sustained success.
And that's not easy, Kevin. Last year marked their 3rd straight 50-win season and their 5th straight postseason trip. Very few other teams can claim those items in that time frame. For the Raptors, what a good, solid core.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Monday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the New York Knicks. No good on the free throw, and just an impossible shot to guard at times. Doris, when you think of that step-back jump shot in the league, it's lethal, and there are a couple guys who have perfected it.
Well, 2 in particular. James Harden, that step-back that he added is now unguardable, and Steph Curry as well. Those 2 men, when they decide to get to that step-back jumper, turn the lights out, close the gym doors, and step back, because it's going in.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
Simmons against Monroe. Fader on the way. No good from Simmons.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
And stolen by Simmons. Inside, LeBron passes to Simmons. Offensive rebound, James. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
What a pleasure to watch LeBron James get after it on the backboards. The frame is incredible. His strength off the charts. Good luck.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And if you're sensing a concern, best thing you can do is call timeout.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt. You've got to get this game under control. I think he sees some adjustments he can make.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And with most of the season in the books, the power rankings have really taken shape. You take a look at the Raptors. They're still dominant, sitting at number 1 once again.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they're one of those teams that people seem to underestimate, not expecting to be this high on the list at this point in the year.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Ball kicks to Simmons. Count that one. Simmons got 16 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And stolen by Simmons. Fast break, the Lakers. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And now it's a 9-point Laker lead.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Yes, you love that they're not settling for anything outside the paint. Excellent work getting right to the tin.
Ball with the bucket.
I really like the activity level from Ball. Excels at reading his man and jumping all over him, and great at coming up with those steals.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. To the middle. Simmons passes to LeBron. Back to Simmons. Doris, you think of all the highlight reel plays we get to see up close. We're so lucky. We feel the same way every time we sit courtside and watch one of these games. One of the most enjoyable parts about it, seeing the reactions of the guys on the bench.
They're just losing it, Kevin. They're falling down and they're bumping into each other, and then seeing the opposing bench trying to keep that poker face. They know they're not supposed to react, but sometimes the play is just so good you can't help it.
We get out of our seats, don't we? I mean, just like the players do. We get out of our seats.
Oh, no doubt. I'll stand up, wave my hands in the air. Are you kidding?
Most of the season completed. A good picture developing as to the top rookies in the league. So let's take a look now at the race for Rookie of the Year. You look at Simmons all season long. He has proven again and again that he is the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
It's got to be him, Greg. In a season where we have a ton of worthy candidates, he has been the most outstanding by far.
Just 4 to shoot. Len with a screen on Ball. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here, and let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Bulls was tremendous. He scored 35 points and did his thing on the defensive end with a number of steals. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Hey, David, thank you. Any chance he can match that, guys, and that performance again here tonight?
I tell you what, I know he believes he can. His confidence right now is sky high, and he doesn't think there's anybody that can stop him.
Well, there might not be, because he's coming into this game thinking he can be just as dominant as he was the last time he took the floor.
Van Vliet kicks to Leonard. There's the screen. Back to Van Vliet. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
You know, rough start for him, but he seems to have turned the corner here in the second period.
Harris passes to Simmons. Over Len. That shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Lakers leading by 9. Pass to Hart. Lakers passing it around. Stolen by Len. James against Leonard. At the top of the key, Len. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Alex Len, Doris, drafted number 5 overall. He shows flashes and has the physical ability.
This is why scouting is such a tricky business. You can see some raw talent, and then you have to wait for that talent to develop. Alex Len has the length that teams are looking for. But you also need to have floor spacing to operate your offense efficiently. And traditionally, that hasn't been part of Len's game.
Here's Leonard. That one doesn't go. Good D by James. Lakers leading by 11. And Simmons kicks to LeBron. Back to Simmons. Len grabs the board.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, there's a length and an intensity that Serge Ibaka brings to the table. And as a solid teammate who contributes on both ends, this is a guy you want on your team.
Some changes for Toronto. Valanciunas is checked in for Len. Pascal Siakam comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Fred VanVleet. And then for Los Angeles, Beasley's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Ingram comes in for LeBron. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Josh Hart. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. 2 points. That one goes. Valanciunas has got his first 2 points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Raptors making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists in the game.
Incredible use of the floater there. How do you guard Harris, especially when he's hitting shots like that?
Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Raptors shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. That's good from Simmons.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
19 seconds left to play here in the half. Fades away. Toronto grabs the miss. Al Richardson taking a look at his stats. He's averaging around 9.5 points a game. He got it up. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now the third quarter about to get going. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
And how disruptive was he in that first half? I mean, creating havoc, causing turnovers, and really energizing his team.
Well, didn't you get the sense, Greg, that this entire team fed off his energy? His remarkable effort on the defensive end really triggered this group.
So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Lonzo Ball out there with Harris, and it's Simmons in at the 5 spot. To the paint. Here's Len. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Len's got the first bucket of the third here for the Raptors. Lakers leading by 7. Ball kicks to James. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
It's incredible to me, Kevin, how remarkably in tune LeBron is with the movement of his teammates. The guy is a scorer, he's a creator, he's a force to be reckoned with.
The feed to Ibaka, and it's blocked by Simmons. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Ibaka outside. Ibaka sets the pick for Leonard. From the stripe.
Boy, what a cold start to the second half for them. Just 1 for 4 from the field so far.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Lowry kicks to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Lowry against Ball. Shot clock at 5. A 3 from Leonard. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Simmons got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Misses off the right iron. Raptors trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him. Off the inbound. Shot's good by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 6.
Well, Serge Ibaka added this aspect to the game. Came in as a shot blocker, but worked so hard to become an offensive threat.
Timeout called the Lakers. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Lowry kicks to Richardson. There's the pick. Passes to Leonard. Over LeBron. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I'll tell you, I hate to say it, but he's been dragging them down all night. The effort's there, but he continues to be ice cold.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Leonard against LeBron. Ibaka with the screen on James. Here's Leonard. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. 6 points for him.
Yeah, and for mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
Here's Simmons. And yes, it's good. Simmons got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The pass to Richardson. Kicks it to Len. Over Simmons. Len's shot is off. Lakers leading by 11. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
We now have rules, Doors, that protect shooters from defenders stepping underneath them. But what about when the defender leaves his feet and the offensive player steps underneath and tries to draw the foul?
Well, I think one of the things that we have to look at is, okay, we certainly do not want the defender to have unnatural movements which place him underneath the feet of the shooter, because that's where injuries can happen. On the other side of the equation, and this has become problematic to me, you see far too many shooters either jump unnaturally outside of what should be a straight up and down shooting motion, or guys who kick their legs sideways in an attempt to draw contact and fall over. But Kev, this is where officiating is about feel, touch, and vision.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks. Simmons. And that one goes long.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Tipped away. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. The Lakers with the ball. Lakers leading by 12. Ball kicks to Hart. Here's Simmons. James trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Simmons got 10 points in just the second half. Toronto calls timeout.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
But, Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Toronto. The Lakers also changing it up. Beasley's checked in for James. Ingram comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Back to Siakam. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Beasley the screen. To the inside. Here's Simmons. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Van Vliet. He's covered by Rondo. To the paint. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Valanciunas.
Well, terrific instincts from Jonas Valanciunas on the interior. This guy has improved in the low post every year.
Hart the pass to Beasley. Down low, and Simmons kicks to Beasley. Simmons inside. Valanciunas is there. Raptors have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Richardson. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Richardson's got his second bucket tonight. Los Angeles leading by 8. Ingram outside. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. You look at the Lakers. Very strong season they've had. Always at or near the top of the conference. And right now they're in first place in contention for that. Exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And checking out Golden State right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground.
And I think for the Lakers, they've had a dream season. And I think they're only going to get stronger as we approach the postseason.
You know, and that's something we see a lot from teams that come out of the blue like they have this season. Their confidence just grows and grows with each passing week, and they hit the playoffs riding high.
Here's Simmons. That shot missing. Nice D from Valanciunas. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Raptors trail by 8. Valanciunas with a screen on run. Here's Leonard, and it's blocked by Simmons. It's Ingram on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. And that one's good. Ingram.
And not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can also contribute inside. The way he releases his shot makes it very difficult to block.
And the rejection by Leonard. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Los Angeles making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. 29 seconds left in the 3rd. Simmons inside. Guarded by Valanciunas. And that one's good. Simmons.
with a player this hot, I don't see their lead going anywhere.
Raptors have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. The first free throw is good.
Well, let's remember, this guy was part of Team USA that went on to win gold in Rio. And if you remember, Coach K called Lowry the team's unsung hero. Very high praise for Kyle.
Valanciunas against Simmons. Over Valanciunas. No good from Simmons. 2 on the clock. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Leonard.
Yeah, boy, it never gets old watching this guy go to work at the offensive end. He's so gifted.
And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. Los Angeles leading by 8. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So for Toronto right now, they've got Jonas Valanciunas. Richardson is out there with Lowry. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Siakam in at the power forward position. And he can't get the first one. The Raptors making a switch here. Len's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Michael Beasley. The Raptors shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. And there's the 3-second violation. There's a check in for the Lakers. The Lakers shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Rondo kicks to Simmons. Over Valanciunas. On the wing, Harris. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. That's 10 points for Corey Harris.
And this is how lethal Harris can be off the pass. Excellent at catching the D by surprise. And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Yeah, and an example of why you want to let the game come to you. The opening presented itself. He converted in a big way.
Off target from three-point range. Raptors trail by 10. Lowry kicks to Richardson. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his 5th foul.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
And that one drops for him. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, after an up-and-down first half, he's finally gotten a flow. These are the right shots for him.
Here's Rondo. Sweet little floater. And the Lakers lead by 10.
And at his best is Rondo when he's attacking in the paint. Beautiful little floater there. Easy to get it up and over the defense.
Back to Len. And the dunk by Len.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Rondo kicks to Harris. Here's Simmons. Open and close and nails it. Simmons got 36.
Well, guys, his scoring has been maybe the biggest factor in building this lead, and he's got plenty of energy left.
Toronto calls timeout. Kyle Lowry, one of the better rebounders you'll see at that point guard position.
Well, at 6'1", he does an incredible job rebounding the position, particularly given his size. And you love that he's committed to it long term.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Toronto. The Lakers also making some changes. LeBron, he's checked in for Ingram. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. During that last break, I heard what the Raptors coach told to his team. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Len. Simmons, a screen on Lowry. Here's the floater, and Ball with the lay-in.
Yeah, you've got to stay with Ball when the pick comes. You know he's looking to get the shot off.
Richardson the pass to Ibaka. He feeds it to Len. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. And Kuzma slams it in.
Those are the kinds of plays that win games. Really savvy D, and give him credit for looking to go straight up the court with it.
Lowry kicks to Leonard. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Screen by Ibaka. Three-pointer. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 9 on the bucket from Leonard.
You know, since halftime, he's finally started to shoot with confidence.
Harris outside. 7-foot shot. Len grabs the board. Len's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Down low, and the dunk by Len.
Well, for all the talk about the accurate shooters in the league, give it up to Kyle Lowry for his precise passing ability.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And if you're sensing a concern, best thing you can do is call timeout.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt. You've got to get this game under control. I think he sees some adjustments he can make.
Lakers leading by 7. Pass to Simmons. Shoots over Len. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And that's now 38 points for AI. Richardson against Harris. Richardson kicks to Lowry. Pass to Len. Over Simmons. Len's shot is off.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not how you capitalize on the offensive end. You simply have to be more patient.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Puts it up from 15, and it's blocked by Simmons. Shoots over Len. No good from Simmons.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. How clean. Look at the basket.
Richardson the pass to Len. Ball against Lowry. To the wing on the left. Here's Ibaka. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Well, you love how Ibaka goes right up with the shot. Doesn't hesitate for a second off the catch.
James outside. Feeds it to Simmons. He kicks it to Ball. Back to Simmons. And it's Ball in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors trail by 7. And Leonard has it in the corner. And it's blocked, but they recover it. Inside, here's Len, and the dunk by Len.
Well, I'll tell you, be assertive at the right time, Alex Len, making the big bucket when his team needs it.
Last game for the Lakers, they pick up the W against the Bulls in Chicago. Here's Simmons. Not going to go that time. And Toronto will come the other way. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Lowry kicks to Leonard. Over LeBron. Kept alive. Len. And the dunk by Len.
Well, just terrific instincts right there from Alex Len on the offensive glass. Really impressive.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They lead by 3. 1:39 left in the fourth. And now a moment to take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
left to play in the final quarter. To the middle. Here's Simmons. Toronto grabs the miss. Land's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Richardson kicks to Lowry. Here's Leonard to the inside. Here's Len on his 15th shot attempt. He makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Kevin, what a night for Alex Len. When he's playing with inspiration, he can rack up some points.
Simmons passes the ball. Back to Simmons. With the fadeaway. That one doesn't go. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Down low. Here's Len. This is it to Leonard. Money!
No doubt. You love seeing him knock down the clutch basket.
Here's Los Angeles now. Screen by Simmons. Ball kicks to Simmons. Good! And a big play there to mute the crowd.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
And the Raptors call time here. They're down by 1. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
The Raptors making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. Lowry. Here's Leonard. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Inside, Kuzma. Yes!
Wow, the passing skills on full display. LeBron James once again orchestrating like a maestro.
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Leonard. A putback and staying with the play. Valanciunas.
Wow, stepping up in critical moments. Jonas Valanciunas late in the ball game, not shying away from the pressure.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to throw when you factor in how efficient he is already.
And here's Lowry. The pass to Leonard. Over James. No good. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long.
You know what we need to do? We need to figure out what we're doing tonight after this, you know? So I'm talking about I want to get some food.
Hey, great effort out there, guys. AI, need you for an interview real quick.
Oh, yeah? Okay. All right, guys.
You know the drill.
Let's do it. Thank you.
Hey, this is Shaq. I got to give you credit. You're playing like an old school big man tonight, dominating on the glass, in the paint, communicating with your teammates. Talk about your approach heading into this game.
Well, Shaq, coach is always telling us how important it is to battle on the glass. That's something that falls on the shoulders of big men on this team. You know, I just tried to come in with a hungry attitude, not give up on any single play, and that applies to both scoring and rebounding. I thought as a team we did a good job in both areas tonight.
Ernie Kinley, I love this kid.
Love you too, Shaq. Thanks, man. See ya.
live.